Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Karisha is out there letting us know about the Didless relationship and JT, and for some reason, she found the need to bring in Nicki Minaj. Now, we're going to be talking about that, and we're also going to be talking about the Transformer going off on a blogger and calling them a product of, crack. Okay. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Caresha Please. Okay. So, first of all, she was out there saying that, well, I'm going to be addressing all things the Didla related and things like that. And she said on that interview and said practically nothing. Literally a bunch of nothing. That's what she said. She was tiptoeing around this entire situation. And she said that she never experienced anything, whilst dealing with Diddy. And yeah, they were just tiptoeing around everything together with Santana. And I also feel like the fact that it's Santana that's interviewing her, of course, Santana would never have, gone out of his way to get, information out of his friend. So the interview, in as far as the Diddy situation is concerned, I feel like it's a little bit redundant, in my own opinion. Yeah, it's redundant. She was just floating around a lot of these entire situations, circling around, the Diddy allegations, and I found it rather disappointed that Santana did not ask her about that tweet that she made, basically telling Diddy's baby mama that, well, if she wanted her to eat her hoo-ha, she would definitely have Diddy make her do that. So I wanted to hear what she had to say about that, because now all of a sudden you're saying that you've been exposed to a different man, but your tweet suggested otherwise. We wanted to know what exactly it is that's going on there. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Let me just quickly insert what Karisha had to say about that situation.
When I got with him, he was just a man. Like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get solutions. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience. And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience.
So with you being, I feel like, a survivor of...
Well, there you heard what the city girl had to say. I do feel like maybe it's an NDA also that is, putting her in that position where she can't really say much, because let's not act like you can be around that man without, signing an NDA. So maybe that's why she's just, circling around the situation. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, she was asked about the Jetavia situation and why she didn't come to JT's defense. And tell me why this girl is acting like she has selective amnesia. She was like, oh, well, I was asleep, and then when I woke up, I was like, what's happening? And when I finally caught on, they were arguing over, super freaky girl. And I was like, why are you lying? Okay, Jetavia and the Transformer argued because, the Transformer felt some type of way about Jetavia congratulating Glorilla and not congratulating Cardi B directly for Tomorrow too. So I don't know why she all of a sudden decided to make it about Super Freaky Girl, and she made sure to let us know that she felt salty that Nicki had JT only on that song and not her, because she was like, oh wow, I was like, the queen didn't call me, and I'm like, what are you saying? Okay, why should Nicki Minaj call you? Clearly she said that, well, she put people who congratulated her on her number one. Those are the people that she put on her songs, Liku Miss as well as Super Freaky Girl. So like, what are you even talking about? She sure emphasized that, unless if you're saying that JT arguing with the Transformer told you behind the scenes that, well, she sold it because JT was on Super Freaky Girl, because for all I know, the transformer never admitted to that. So what are you saying? Are you now telling us on behalf of her that the reason why she was arguing with JT is genuinely because JT was on Super Freaky Girl and she didn't want JT working with Nicki Minaj because she had worked with you guys first? It's rather odd actually when you look at it. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Let me also insert a snippet of, Karisha talking about that entire situation.
Fight, we all fight. That's how I was raised. Bitch, one swing, y'all swing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I was sleeping. I literally was sleeping when I woke up. I see like trending and I'm seeing all these tweets. And when I caught up on it, like once I really got caught up on the tweets and I was like reading the context of the tweets, I'm like, they arguing about Super Freaky Girl remix. I left off for Bad Emoji. They call me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm getting caught up on the tweets and I see they arguing about the remix or whatever. And I'm like, the queen ain't calling me. And I ain't know nothing about the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like when she dropped the single cover art, the official single cover art for the remix.
And they had all the cities.
And it was like Boston, Chicago, Miami. I'm thinking it's like Trina or somebody trying to play the game with the fans. Like, oh, it is from Miami. You know, the song was never mentioned to me. I was never called for the song. I was never given a heads up like, hey, you know, I got a song coming out with Nicki or nothing. I never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
So when that situation came on Twitter and they was arguing about the song, it's like, why insert myself? You know what I'm saying? Like that
now, the last thing that we're going to talk about, on Carisha's interview is she made it known that, well, she was shelved. She was like, well, my people are saying that there is no growth in your music and things like that. And I do agree with them. I mean, we've been saying the same thing when it comes to rapping. It's just not giving when it comes to Carisha. There is actually no evolution. Okay, so I understand where the people may be coming from, but overall, the interview, in conclusion, Carisha had a lot of smoke for JT, but literally no backbone when it came to the diddler. So yeah, there's the conclusion of the interview. And also, they tried to paint JT when they were talking about the JT and Carisha relationship. All of a sudden, they were making it seem like, JT was on some betraying Carisha stuff, for doing the solo thing. But then throwing it back to the interview that they did, the three of them, Santana, JT, and Carisha, they were out here telling JT, to do other things, to go out of her way and things like that. And she's now doing a solo thing and you guys are now coming out here trying to be solo. And I guess they're trying to make Carisha the victim now, because she all of a sudden found herself in a situation that she didn't picture herself being in. Because at some point, the girl really felt like she was, above JT. You could tell even, the body language when they did that interview back then, and JT had solidified herself as a solo artist. They were really acting like they were above her and things like that, telling her to go out there and do some things. Look at Carisha, she's doing Caresha Please, she's doing, the Carisha game, she's doing that. And I'm just like, how the tables have turned. Oh my God. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, the transformer went off on Milagro again on Twitter Spaces. And at this point, I'm just like, whoever is around her really has to do better. Take a phone away from her or something, because what she narrated, what she said she went through with the phone and everything, that's some serious stuff. And you're carrying. Okay. And so for her to be out there on the internet, you're lashing at people, you're calling people products of crackheads, it's just a lot, man. It's a lot for somebody who's caring to be out there spewing all this negativity. You out there saying that you don't want negative energy, but each moment you get on Twitter Spaces, you're exuding negative energy. Is that even good for the, process that you're going through right now? I really don't understand. And now the new line of bragging that she has is because she has parents. She's out there saying that Milagro wasn't loved by her parents. And I'm just like, oh, it's like the more she keeps on talking, the more she sounds ridiculous. Like, since when are we now shaming people for the sins of their parents? Like, since when, man? Since when? I mean, she was out there, oh my God, I had so much loving people, so much. I mean, if having parents like that make you better than others, where were your parents when you were out there allegedly, using that on men, doing that to men, To me, that doesn't seem like a product of a loving family. I'm sorry. If you're going to brag about your family, make sure that your life is perfect. If you're going to put another person down because, well, their family, they are not loved by their parents, make sure at least you have a clean house, eh? I mean, no, seriously. And she is out there comparing herself to Milagro, to a blogger, saying that, well, you will never see me posting tea on bees, but I've got a lot of tea on rap bees because you're not a blogger, you're a celebrity. Like, she wants us to applaud her for not posting whatever people sent her in DMs. You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. That's how you're supposed to behave. You want to, you want us to applaud a fish for swimming. That's what exactly you're supposed to do. The reason why Milagro wakes up and tweets about you and talks about you is because she is a blogger, and you're not the only person that she talks about. That's where the insanity and absurdity is. You're not the only person who's talked about out here. I don't think it has clicked in her mind that she's a celebrity now and she gets talked about. I don't think it has. I don't think it has also clicked in her mind that, well, blogs don't only talk about you when it's positive stuff, they talk about everything. I don't think it has also clicked in her head that, well, it's not normal for blogs to be paid by you guys so that they talk nicely about you. I don't think it has clicked in her head. She thinks she runs the media. And that's not a real thing. I mean, even the Kardashians, as wealthy and famous as they are, they know that they can't control every platform. They know they can't. But anyway, let me not talk too much about this, you guys. I'll just insert, the audio of what she had to say, and you guys let me know in the comment section. Do you think this makes any sort of sense, or like me, do you think that this is not it? Because everything that she's crying about, she brought to the internet. The exaggerating pain, you said it from your own mouth. But now you want to blame people for repeating exactly what you say. You said it. You came out here and said it. You thought it was a flex or something. People checked you on it. And now you're salty. Don't talk about me. Like, come on, man. Get real, okay? Get real. But anyway, let me just insert that, and I don't think after that I'm gonna come back. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. I will listen to Lottery Tickets entire album. Right now I haven't. I've listened to one song that she has with Bongo 2, and let me listen to the rest, and then I'll let you know what I think about the whole album. I will probably talk about it in my next video. And until my next one, see you.
A couple of days ago, I was living my best life. I had a cute outfit. I bought me some new jewelry. I was getting a lot of work done. Everything was going really good, and everything was on schedule. And I don't know why certain things just happen to me, but it does. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I'm literally embarrassed, and I had to be embarrassed for probably a week, maybe 2 weeks. I was in the hospital for 3 days. I thought that I thought that I was gonna be better when I get home, but unfortunately, little things bothered my injury. For example, yesterday, I used the bathroom. I did a number 2 in the morning. It's too much information. I did a number 2 in the morning, and just doing a number 2 kind of bothered my injury. So yesterday I was just in so much pain. I was just in bed all day. And what sucks is that it's I can't really do I can't really take a lot of pain medicine because I do have a baby. What I don't like is that while I was sharing to my fans what I've been going through the past 3 days, how I always make a joke and big want to take the whole morphine thing, yeah, Cardi was taking morphine, blah, blah, blah. That sounds so ridiculous. I'm pregnant. I'm super pregnant. If they're giving me morphine in the hospital, it's because I really went through some shit. I'm just gonna say what happened to me so y'all could think. So I was going down the stairs and I don't know if the texture of my floor is a little, it's smooth, and I had socks on. I was going down the stairs and I slipped a little. I was gonna fall practically. I practically fell, but I was trying to prevent myself from falling. So I was holding myself on the railing, and my foot still slipped, and I kind of bust my ass. So when I bust my ass, I felt like a weird jerk. Like I felt like something like a pop, and I couldn't get up really. So I started like like screaming, "Dad!" Like I was calling my dad because I was like, "Damn!" Like I feel this was a weird jerk. So I called my dad, and my dad is like helping me get up, move out the steps. But I noticed that I couldn't really walk. Like I was feeling pain in my lower, like in I don't know, in the lower of my stomach. So I was like, damn, I can't walk, and it's taking me mad long to get to where I want to go, while my dad is holding me. So I was like, you know what? I already feel pain in my pelvis because like my baby, she's a little low. She's just a little low. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take a nap. It's just probably a little pain. When I woke up, I couldn't move my bottom at all. Like just moving my feet was hurting, like the bottom of my stomach. Like I couldn't move. I felt like paralyzed. So I couldn't even get up. So I was like, damn, what can I do? Like I can't do anything. So my dad started calling my mom, started calling, my baby father. And like we just decided to call the ambulance because I couldn't move. So yeah, we went to the hospital. We went to the hospital and everything. My blood pressure went down because I just started like panicking. But what we found out was that I tore a ligament in my pelvis, and it's right where my baby head is at. I dilated, and I was having contractions for every 2 minutes for a whole 24 hours. So they had to monitor me. And I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't move for 2 days straight. That's why I was saying that they were giving me morphine in the hospital. I don't even think you could get morphine outside the hospital. And of course, since I'm pregnant, when they sent me home, they couldn't give me, more pain medications, but like Tylenol and I think or prednisone. So for who even play with me and like fans who play with me like, oh, she's asking for morphine and this and that. Shut up! You don't even know what the on or what I'm going through. And they put me on bed rest. Not only am I on bed rest, I like in 15 minutes I gotta do therapy. I never did so stop playing with me. I'm not even a type of person to exaggerate anything. Like I'm always been a girl. I never been the type of person that like, especially, all right, now that I'm pregnant, like a lot of people just think that I'm just sitting my down and everything. I've never been the type of person to like lay down, sit down, or like to prove people that I'm just like not doing nothing, this and that. I always like to overly work, overly this, overly that. So maybe in the situation that I'm in, like it's like, first of all, I'm bored as I want to get up. Second, since I'm so big right now, I like to, as when you're pregnant, like you like to feel feminine, you like to feel pretty. I want to get my makeup done, I want to get my hair done. I've been having this up wig for like 8 days. I've been having this burgundy wig for 8 days, so I can't really do my hair like that. Like I'm tired. Hopefully tomorrow, like I could just sit down, because I can't really sit down. Hold on, girl. I don't like I hate when people double back and call me. Like, I like to move around. I like to feel pretty. I have a whole bunch of outfits that I bought. So when I announced I was pregnant, I was gonna put my fit on. I bought some jewelry. I want to pick it up. I want to put an outfit on. I want to show it off. I have a lot of things to do, so I just don't like being in bed, and I don't want to be unactive on social media. And my fans is like, damn, What the doing? That's why I wanted like to tell you that it's like, yo, I've been going through a little something, and for biz, because it's not no nigga, it's not people on the under the blogs, it's not no man, it's not no nothing, it's big. So even for me trying to make me look like a drug, that could never make me look like a drug, because I just don't simply do drugs. I don't do drugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't judge people that don't do that do drugs, but I just don't do it. I don't like feeling high. I don't like feeling like I'm not like conscious and everything. Like it's like that's why I don't smoke weed. I overthink. I overthink too much. So I don't want to be under nothing. I don't smoke weed. God and my mom and my family pray on me so bad. Like it's like you probably wish the worst on me, and you probably wish the worst on my unborn baby, but we safe and protected. I don't do anything to put my baby at risk ever. So for you to even try to be funny and then trying to raise bait on a situation that could have made my baby come out early, I don't play that. I don't play that. Little dude could have came out early. And I never experienced nothing like this before. So for you to be playing that, like, calm down and shut up. And it's like, why are you so miserable and tight? Y'all out here being miserable and tight for some people that don't bother y'all. Y'all don't got kids. Y'all don't got life. I know your mama never loved you. Yeah, I no lie. I feel like every they have like a grudge on me, have a mommy issue. Like me, when I beef with bitches, if they don't bother me, I don't give one. Like you never see me subbing them, you never see me bothering them. Every bitch that is obsessed with me, I notice a pattern. They have mommy issues. Their mother was never there. Their mother was probably a junkie. Their mother was probably a junkie. Their mother probably abandoned them. They have bad relationships with their moms. So they become obsessed with a woman's figure. They become obsessed with a woman. And they want attention from it. The attention they want is from me. They just want over attention because their mom never gave them attention. Their mom never gave them attention. So they just can't stop doing shows to get attention from you. And it's every that is obsessed with me. Notice how they always have a story about their mom. Their mom never loved them. So they want the attention that their mom never gave them for you to give them. You need a alone. What do you want? Not playing with y'all. That's why I want to like it's like sometimes like Ken and my fans be like, yeah, we're gonna light these people up, don't worry, Cardi, but sometimes I gotta address these people because like nobody's scared of y'all internet warriors, and like, yeah, I'm gonna come for you, I'm gonna drag you. You think you dragging me at 7 o'clock in the morning is like a big deal? This is entertainment for me. I get off this app and there's nothing. Like, you don't exist in my world. Y'all don't exist in my world. Just like that. But for y'all to go around and we're like, yeah, Cardi is I don't even play that. I feel like a lot of people, and which is true, I feel like a lot of people always say that I give my haters a lot of attention. And that's why I feel like I gravitate mommy issues, because they require attention. And y'all be wanting attention, attention, until y'all finally get it. And when y'all finally get it, y'all be so hyped up and like a baby that needed you, that needed that needed their mommy. That's what it is. Mommy issues. Y'all need to start loving more on y'all kids, or start loving more a hobby than bothering. Hey, lame. Like you, I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me or anybody else. You are a lame. You're an obsessive. You have a mental issue. You have a mental. But then again, like I have to realize that it's like I'm dealing with a product of a crackhead. That's the